So I'm gonna have 3 anime that I'm gonna recommend you guys for this video, and they have 3 things in common. The first one is that they're all romance drama anime, and here's the second thing. Yes, they are all romance anime, but they're all anime where shit actually goes down. It's not just one of those anime where the guy likes someone, but then they spend the whole entire series trying to come up with the balls to actually do something. In these series, something actually happens. There's actually something interesting, something goes on. And the last thing that they all have in common is that they have the word girlfriend in the titles. Is that something important? Nope, but I just wanted to bring it up anyway. So let's get on with this video.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You is an anime about a character whose name is Rintaro Ajo, and upon graduating middle school, he gets rejected by 100 girls in a row. And just before he is about to start high school, a god of a shrine appears and promises him that he will meet 100 soulmates in high school. But there is one catch. If he fails to get in a relationship with any one of his soulmates, then they will die. So now there's a lot at stake. Now, this main character does have the typical virgin sort of personality, where the main character just doesn't really look like he has much experience in anything, and he gets nervous really quickly. But what I do have to say is he actually does take action. And part of it is because he actually kind of has to. If he doesn't manage to get in relationships with them, they will die. So he sort of has no choice but to actually act upon this and make them his girlfriend. And it's kind of interesting and shocking to say how a lot of these girls are okay with the fact that he has so many other girlfriends and they just like him so much that they actually end up being with him. It's hard to describe, you just kind of have to watch it to be able to see what's going on.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
So remember how I said that all of these anime included a character that actually took action and actually had balls to actually pursue these women? Well, I lied. This anime that I'm about to recommend isn't like that, but it is still really popular, and the premise of it is what makes it popular. Rent a Girlfriend is a romantic comedy anime series that follows the life of Kazuya, a college student who gets dumped by his girlfriend, and in order to fill the void in his heart, he decides to quote-unquote rent a girlfriend from an app, and her name is Shizuru. And their relationship quickly becomes more complicated than he anticipated, and he finds himself falling for her and dealing with the consequences of his actions. The series is known for its mix of humor, drama, and romance, as well as its exploration of themes such as love, loneliness, and self-worth. Now, when I watched this anime, there are 2 things I was very conflicted about. One is why I wanted to keep on watching it. I was entertained as to where the storyline was gonna go, how it was gonna end, were they gonna end up together, and the biggest one being the main character. The main character is the most annoying person you could possibly imagine, mostly because of his decisions. His decision making is the worst I've ever seen, and it really just makes your head hurt, and you really think to yourself, why would someone do this? Or why would they choose to do this or operate in this way? Kazuya really earned the title as the biggest simp in anime, because out of all the shows I've ever seen, he definitely is the #1 simp that I have ever seen. But the show itself is pretty entertaining, and it kind of reminds me of another anime that I watch, and that brings us to the next anime.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
Domestic Girlfriend is a romantic drama anime that follows a high school student, Natsuo, who falls in love with his teacher, Hina. After a series of events, Natsuo ends up having a one-night stand with a girl named Rui, who is the daughter of his father's new girlfriend. To complicate matters even further, Hina and Rui end up becoming stepsisters, and he must navigate through the complex relationships between them, dealing with his own feelings of love and desire, pretty much much, in short, it's one of those anime series that has the whole they're living under a household thing and then there's multiple girls. But this time there's two of them. One is his teacher and then the other one is his stepsister. Now, just like Rent-a-Girlfriend, Domestic Girlfriend is as equally infuriating of an anime to watch. While it is entertaining, you do want to see where the plot goes, what happens, who he ends up with, and just like in the other anime, the decision making in this one is absolutely horrific. And it's not just the main character in this one, it's all of them. The teachers, the sister, the main character, they all make horrible decisions and their minds change in and out. 1 second this person likes that person, and then the other second they actually really like this person. It's an entertaining dumpster fire. And something I have to get out of my chest is apparently in this anime, nobody knows how to close doors or check their surroundings to make sure that no one is listening in on them, because there are constant scenes where something is happening and then there's someone eavesdropping and they overhear something, or they forget to close a door and there's someone outside and they're looking, and they use this so often. They overuse it, and I get that it's a common anime trope, it's a trope in TV in general, but to use it that often, for it to happen that many times, you would think that after the first time the main character would be like, hey, let me just close my door from now on, but nope, it just keeps on happening. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until we meet again, thanks for watching.
Lights are red under sweat